Hey guys, this is CalNLF, and thank you very much for watching MOCTalks. As you already know by seeing the title of the video, Lewa is the winner of the weekend. He got 5 votes, Onua got 4, and Galtor got 3. But I wanted to put these two in real quick just to say, hey, I'm hearing you, I'm seeing you guys. Keep voting, and all mocks will be gotten to eventually. But today, we shall start with Lewa for the week of July 11th. Okay, so yeah. But Lewa is here. His origin is pretty much the same as all of the other Toa Matas, and that was that I'd seen other people try and do like larger versions of the Toa Mata, and I really wanted to do them all myself. I really love the Toa Nuva, but you know, you just can't beat the classics. These masks really are the coolest ones, I think, as a whole. These 6, I think they just make a great 6 matchup. But yeah, so I really love these masks, and I really love these characters, and I really love their Mata looks. So I wanted to make them all, and the most interesting thing I can tell for each individual is how hard they were to make. And Lewa was probably one of the easier ones because there are lots of line pieces. The most challenging things were probably because I wanted them to all have this sort of basic, just around a Nika build, or kind of just shorter than a Nika build size. And the hardest thing was making sure all of their legs were about the same length, so they all came about to around the same height. Lewa's wasn't too difficult because his legs ended up being very simple with the good old lime legs that came on Nocturne and the HF set Corrodor or something. This was kind of unconventional. This piece that is also a Hero Factory piece actually is not physically attached. It's not Lego connected to this piece. It is held on by pressurized means, but it actually stays in pretty well, and so I'm pretty happy with it, and I think it looks good. But I'm just gonna get on the legs and how this goes to begin with, because get it out of the way. The backs are black. I've thought of changing them to lime green, but I kind of got this thing going where the back is very black, and that there's the black foot here. But I think it actually looks kind of cool. It's not too distracting. It's definitely the farthest in terms of color scheme. He's probably one of the furthest away from being his correct color scheme, just in this regard. But I think it works, and when you look at him front on, it doesn't really matter too much. You don't see much of the black other than what needs to be there. And, you know, and I like these here just because it looks kind of like the black on the tips of, like, the shoulders and the legs. I think it worked out fine overall, and it doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, so that's something I've considered changing, but I don't think I will. Probably the most annoying thing about this guy that I can't change, but I would if I could, is this piece. And I love this piece, and that's why I've left it on, but this is the here, and there's no version of this piece without it, even though it's kind of what makes this piece useful in its normal sense. Here it is actually a limiting factor in that it kind of messes with his head posability, but I still love the look of it. I like him having kind of a grass chest piece, and it also looks kind of spiky to match his arms. And getting on the arms, they were probably the lower arms were probably the other most challenging thing to do about this figure, in terms of getting like a good proportions. But I kind of borrowed the look from a designer named Michael Ederkins, who was on Facebook, and he's probably still doing something, I don't know. But yeah, he'd used these for his own Lewa revamp. In fact, all his Toa Mata revamps were semi-inspirational for mine. And so this in particular was what kind of carried through onto my Lewa, and I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, other than that, I think I've pretty much covered most of this guy. I'll just do a couple of size comparisons with other versions of the character. So yeah, there's the Mata, Nuva, and yeah, just another Lewa I got lying around. So yeah, he is taller than all of them, and he looks pretty good, I'd say. Obviously, the Mata Lewa is not carrying his weapon because, unfortunately, I only have one of the axe, alas. But yeah, So yeah, some size comparisons right there. Well, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you have any other questions about the character, comment and the mock comment in the comments, and I will answer your questions. And I'm just going to put this out here now. I might be changing the setup soon because this is my main area where I animate, and I've kind of the fact that I've been using it here means that this background has been kind of dormant, and I haven't been filming as much this past week. Sorry about that. But I'm gonna get back on it, and so I'm the just full disclosure, the background may change soon, and that has nothing to do with this review. But thank you for watching. I love you guys, and I will keep these coming. Please vote to decide who will be tomorrow, and maybe even tomorrow. I actually don't have a mock of tomorrow. Sorry. Okay, bye.